Hey guys, what's up? Today we're looking at Al Berry's 2025 spring compilation. This is something a little different, a little cartoon humor. I hope you all join me, and please like and subscribe. Help me get to my first 100 subscribers. I would really enjoy that. And then once we get there, I can start working on heading to 500, then 1,000. All right, guys, let's go.
I intend to resign as the Prime Minister of Canada. I had a long chat with my wife and my son and my personal trainer Javier, who is the body of a construction man wielding a jackhammer for hours on end. I told them, I don't care how much Canadians want me to be their Prime Minister. I have dreams. I know Canadians love me dearly, but damn it, it's time to move on. Thanks for letting me practice my speech on you, Dad. I wish you were still around. Hello? Justin, it's Donald. I'm calling because I heard you're quitting and I want to...
Uh-oh, what happened?
Hello? Justin, it's Donald. I'm calling because Canada is not for sale. Come on, Justin. Everything has a price. What if I promise to get you a job at Tim Hortons? That's it! You've crossed the line. Now I have to use a firm hand. I hate to use such a firm hand, but he left me no choice. Hello? It's me again. I drew a map of the United States. You should see it. I even drew a little red circle around where we'll put your house. Didn't you get my firm hand the last time? I hung up on you. Oh, I thought you lost connection. No, I used the same firm hand I used to make the lives of Canadians better over the last 10 years. Hanging up the phone was supposed to be threatening to you. Really? And what would you do if I never stop calling? If you don't stop threatening to buy Canada, I'll have no choice but to use my firmest hand. Well, then we're not just gonna buy Canada. We're gonna buy Canada at a huge discount. Fine, you asked for it. There, see? Now you should really feel threatened. I hate to use such a firm hand, but you left me no choice. How could anyone say we're responsible for the amount of damage the LA fires cause? It's like they think we haven't been doing our jobs or something. I agree, Gavin. It's like everyone thinks we've been wasting time.
Oh, wow.
Do you want any of these African meats? I just don't understand where we went wrong. I cut the fire prevention budget by $100 million. I rerouted all the natural water sources to the ocean. I didn't maintain the emergency water reservoirs. How am I responsible? I'm doing my job.
I had one of those.
Some people are just hard to please, Gavin. I spent $17.5 million firefighting dollars on the homeless and never even got a thank you. Oh, I know. I'll go out and take photos of me looking at the debris so I can show Californians that I'm doing my job. And then I'll go on a media run to make it look more like I'm doing my job. Wow, what a great plan. And maybe
And that's 100% true, man. That's all they did. And y'all remember the World Economic Forum and them talking about the Great Reset? Look at Europe. Look what Biden did in the 4 years he had. He let 21 million people across our borders. So they're taking all these people from Afghanistan, Pakistan, South America, anywhere that is dirt poor, throwing them in to the horrible, horrible colonizers' countries, so they can have a great and wonderful life. Meanwhile, at the same time, driving the houses, the cost of a house skyrocket, then drive the wages down because they do it for $1 because they're not used to making but 2 beans and a grape all month. So they're destroying economies like Great Britain. I feel bad for them because the people they got elected in power, they're acting like they're trying to do something, but they're doing nothing. It is all rigged. This is George Soros and the richest people that are all disconnected from reality and what it's like in real life. And they can think they're helping, but I know at least 1 to 5 of them, at least, they are doing it directly to destroy any of the developed nations because of how crappy theirs is. And it's a fact. It is. Like, you can't tell me George Soros ain't for this. Oh, I just want to make life better for everybody. No, you're intentionally doing this. And I just hope somehow, some way, that it gets fixed and people get sent back to their countries where they belong, because culture is dying. And then they're trying to push, and I'm sorry if you're Muslim, so be it, but I'm talking about the extremist ones. I mean, they're worshiping a guy that lived 500 years after Jesus Christ. It doesn't make any sense to me, but so be it. It doesn't give it the right to where you start locking up Christians in other countries while your Muslims run around doing whatever they want. That's bullshit, and I'll come straight out and say that. I don't give a fuck. If you don't like it, peace.
I can set up a resource to help the victims. Like it'll be online at URL or in person at location accessible by route.
All I need is
Why don't you just go stay in Ghana and get the hell out of this country?
a reporter who's an expert at looking good. Gavin, does this outfit make me look fat? The worst thing imaginable is anyone thinking I'm fat. It doesn't make you look fat. Do you think it makes me look ripped or hot? No, you look good. Just good? That's what you think of me? Oh, I know who to ask. I sold out years ago and I'm a coward. Steven, it's Gavin. Will you help me avoid taking
I just watched one, and Steven says that in every line.
accountability for the fires? I sold out years ago and I'm a coward. What do you mean you're busy? I sold out years ago and I'm a coward.
Wow, they're
It's
gonna
not
do
my
it this
fault.
time
I'm doing
too?
my job. Hey, Bill. It's good to see you. I heard you had to evacuate home. I did. I had to leave my house. But you know what? I think everybody's doing a great job with the LA fires, all right? I'm proud of the leadership we have in LA. And I know I'm right because my wife is black and white people suck. Free Luigi. I agree. They're really doing a great job. Yeah, all these fire experts online saying how it was mismanaged. Oh, I'm upset because entire neighborhoods are being destroyed, and there's no water in the hydrants, and there were huge budget cuts right before the fire.
And you know, it's crazy. I used to be a Bill Burr fan, and I thought he was like keeping it real and he was down to earth. But his true colors have shown, whether he's been bought off, someone has paid him a shit ton to start saying this shit, and he's just been bought off, which if you're that easy to flip, then you're not worth it. Anyway, but either his true colors come out, one of the two. And I think it's pretty shitty. I mean, because who else's fault is it if you do not have water to put the fires out? That had you kept the forest clean and all the dead debris out, guess what? And buffer zones, if you'd have had any of those things done, that fire wouldn't have been it wouldn't have been 1/25 of what it was. Good grief. And then if you add water, oh wow, you can probably stop it pretty quick. And then I see videos where people were driving around with gas cans in the back of their car and throwing them out on the side of the road. Like, I'm talking about 10, 15, 20 of them. Like, they just keep throwing them. So, anyway, let's get back to it. Sorry, guys.
And there's a shortage of
I'm about to let my dogs out so they don't bother me.
equipment for the firefighters. Lunatics, right? Sorry, hang on. Bill Burr here. Hey, Bill. I'm calling to make sure you're telling everyone what a great job I'm doing. I do it myself, but for some reason everyone thinks I'm lying all the time. But they'll believe you because you're just like them. Don't worry, all right?
Just like he was on the phone to the president when that one girl walked up. He was like, I'm on the phone right now to the president. I'm in process of calling him. Okay, let me speak to him. He's not answering. I can't get him. Yeah, and he come up with some bull crap.
All these people who are mad at you are out of their minds, right? You're a good guy. You did an unbelievably good job, all right? Thanks, Bill. I knew I picked the right guy. I'm doing a great job. See? Now everyone relax, all right? This guy said he's doing a good job, and
He does a good Bill Burr voice. After this skit right here, I'm gonna go ahead and stop it, and I'll make another one that continues on.
that's enough to convince me. You know what? It breaks my heart that more people aren't being nice to poor Gavin. He's struggling as much as everyone else. Sorry. I can't stop crying. I need to call someone. I sold out years ago and I'm a coward. I can't stop crying again. I sold out years ago and I'm a coward. Really? You think I'm the best talk show host in the world? I sold out years ago and I'm a coward. Well, that does make me feel a lot better.
The last 4 years of
Okay, I'm gonna stop it here, and then I'll start the next one. Guys, the link's down in the description if you want to go watch it without me. And you guys have a wonderful day and a blessed night, whatever it may be where you're at right now.